Nako, ano kayang schedule ko ngayon? Hey Siri! What's my schedule today?
You have 2 events.
I have 2 events. Oh, nassummit. At due date ko na pala ng credit card. Ay, bayaran natin to. Wait lang. Ay, nako, makapagbayad na nga. Pak. Wala palang laman yung credit card ko. Perfect! Paid! At dahil dyan, punta na tayo sa nassummit! Let's go! Welcome Web3 crew! This is Krista! To moon, to moon, to the moon! At excited na ako mag-attend ng nassummit today. Kanina na-witness nyo kung paano binagaan ng technology ang aking life mula sa pag-remind sa aking daily schedule to paying my credit card hanggang sa pag-inform sa akin ng traffic situation going here. Lahat yon ay AI assisted. Artificial intelligence. At yan ang pagtutuunan natin ng pansin sa ating episode today. FOMO, the future of money. Web3 crew, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, artificial intelligence is a technology that enables computers to perform tasks na typically ay nagre-require ng human intelligence tulad ng problem solving, paggawa ng decisions, at recognizing patterns. Sure na sure ako na lahat tayo ay may experience na sa paggamit ng AI sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. Tulad ng paggamit ng navigation apps, paggamit ng Google search bar, paggamit ng ChatGPT, pag-unlock ng phone o pag-login sa mga phone apps using facial recognition. Naku po, mahaba pa ang listahan baka kung kailan pa tayo matapos. Pero ngayon, kausapin na natin ang mga attendees ng nassummit at tanungin natin sila ng ilang AI-related questions. Let's go! Mga ka-Web3 crew, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ito talaga yung part na sobrang naaliw ako dahil mas marami tayong nakikilala at mas marami tayong natutunan. Ayan, so andito na tayo, kakausapin natin ang isa pa nating attendees. Can you tell us your name, your profession, and ang ganda no, nakita niyo yun, and the company that you're working with.
Hello, my name is Dana Itani. I go by Dana today on social media, and I am a film director, producer, and editor. I do independent work for now, and I am currently working on a series of 9 documentaries, each 9-minute long, about women achievements in the Middle East.
That's good. I can't wait to watch that as well. So let's talk about the event. What brought you here?
So as a filmmaker, I always like to be around different content creators because I also make content about behind the scenes of what I'm doing. So I like to be here, meet creatives, meet different people, and just be involved in this space in Dubai. Dubai is booming with creators, so I love to meet them.
Let's talk about AI. What can you say about AI in general?
AI in general is a thing that can be used for something good. AI is just something like any other technology we have. It's just all about the way that you use it.
Any AI-assisted apps or programs have you used?
Yes, I have used ChatGPT for different ideas, or if I want to rewrite something, or just kind of make something sound a little bit better, sassier, give me a little bit of a change. I use ChatGPT. If I want to visualize like a movie poster, I did that for the Iron Woman. I'll use Midjourney just to kind of see what kind of possibilities it can put for me, and then open up different creative sides maybe.
How did AI affect your life?
It made it a little easier. You know, I'm still not heavily into AI, but just a little bit the visualization that I was talking about, it helps with kind of cutting some corners here and there in the creative process.
What do you think is the future of AI?
The future of AI, I think that it's going to be such a normal part of everybody's use in all different kinds of industries, not just the creative industry. I do think that there will always be the need for humans. It's just going to be about how we use that AI to get things done faster and in a more efficient way.
What applications of AI are you most excited about and why?
I'm excited about Runway. I'm excited about a way that we can use AI for video, so not just image generation, but a way that I can be, you know, walking and change my background and change what I'm wearing. And right now it's still in early phases, so I want to see that how it'll be for mainstream and how it'll affect independent filmmakers to make really cool videos and films in a cheaper way.
How has AI impacted your work and your life in general?
It's giving me more possibilities, and just being involved in Web3, AI, in this new technology, it's really given me like a positive thing to look forward to in my profession as a filmmaker.
And last, what is the most important information you learned today at NASsummit?
Ooh, that's a good one. Today I really learned about how you need to expand your profession. You know, it's not just about the work that you do as a creative, it's different ways that you can use that to have different incomes, different projects going on in your life, and just being a well-rounded professional person like that.
Thank you so much mga ka-FOMO! Marami pa tayong may interview. So, dito lang yan. FOMO, the future of money. Eto na talaga yung pinakagusto kong part mga ka-Web3 dahil first time kong may interview na Thailander, charot, hindi. Na Pilipina. Diyos ko naman, Diyos ko, pagod na ako ng kaka-English, no? I nosebleed myself. Papakilala ko nga pala sa inyo si Cheska from
The Philippines, from Manila. Hello, guys.
And pwede mo ba sa aming sabihin ang iyong profession or anong ang iyong ginagawa dito sa Dubai?
Sure. I'm Cheska Gonzalez. I'm a pilot by profession, but I'm also the founder of Philippine Blockchain Week. And I'm also the Vice President of Blockchain Council of the Philippines. Yeah.
Pilot, guys. Kailangan natin siyang paliparin. Ay, palipar. Siya talagang lilipad, hindi talaga ako. Ayan. Ano naman ang masasabi mo sa ating event ngayong araw na to?
It's an amazing event kasi this is my second year to go here. Tapos talaga, sobrang daming network. And actually last year, half ng mga tao dito nandun din sa event ko last year. So parang I'm so excited to bring people here to the Philippines again.
At pag-usapan naman natin ng AI. Ano naman masasabi mo about AI in general?
I guess AI or artificial intelligence, I really love it, but at the same time, I'm scared about it. Kasi lahat naman ng bagay may pros and cons. Pero for me, ang laking tulong niya sa mga homework ng anak ko. Yun talaga yung So actually, pinapadali niya yung buhay in terms of, especially sa social media, mga captions, etc. For me, it really depends kung saan mo siya gagamitin.
Speaking of AI, ano yung mga AI apps na sobrang gustong-gusto mo at na gamit mo na?
Actually, ChatGPT lang masayang-masaya na ako eh. Kasi yung mga kailangan mong tanungin sa kanya, nando na. So, I guess ChatGPT is my favorite. Meron akong ibang mga na-try na, but feeling ko hindi pa siya hindi ko pa siya masyadong need. Pero there are like, pangpagawa ng pitch decks, ganyan, pwede rin. Merong AI na ginagawa yun.
Sa tingin mo, makaka-apekto ba ang AI sa mga tao pagdating sa mga trabaho nila?
Yes, makaka-apekto in a good way and in a bad way. In a good way because mas mapapabilis at saka mas mapapadali yung mga trabaho nyo. But also in a bad way kasi may mga jobs talagang mawawala pa rin. Kasi may mga job na redundant na pagka may AI na.
Guys, magkita-kit tayo sa September yan sa Marriott Grand Ball. Mga ka-Web3 crew, dahil kitang-kita nyo naman ang napakaganda, napaka-sexy, isa sa ating mga attendees ng event na ito. Hi, my name is Krista. Can you tell us your name and your profession and the company that you've been working for?
Hi, Krista. Whatever you said, salamat.
Yeah.
My name is Chiara, Italian born. I live in New York City. I'm the founder of a travel company, New York City based. I create content about New York City and travel, especially hidden gems, what people do as locals in New York City, and how to travel as a solo woman around the world, and all the businesses of women that I found as I travel by myself.
What motivates you to come to this event?
The fact that I came last year for NASsummit 2022 and it blew my mind. So I'm like, I need to go back and I need to find more creative people.
Let's talk about AI. What are some of the AI-assisted apps or programs have you used, and how did it affect your life?
I've been using ChatGPT and ChatGPT 4. Definitely saving time and giving me a different perspective and ideas on scripts, on pitching to brands like email and for my content creation world.
And do you think AI can solve problems humans cannot?
Not necessarily, but I think it's changing the world of how you can work. So it's definitely helping you investing time and giving you resources that are not so accessible or easy to find.
And ayan, maraming salamat. Thank you so much. I think I need you because I want to travel New York City after
Let's go.
10 years if I have a lot of money. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
You don't need a lot of money. You just need to know the right people.
Oh, I think now I know you. I got the right
let's
people.
go.
So dito lang yan. Pupunta na kami ng New York City. FOMO. Future of money. Let's go! Alam nyo ba, noong 2017, the Saudi Arabian government granted Sophia, a social humanoid robot developed by Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics, honorary citizenship? Its creator David Hanson designed the robot in the image of two people, his wife and actress Audrey Hepburn. Sophia has traveled to over 25 countries. Ang bongga ni Sophia! Sana all nakaka-travel na sa 25 countries. Samantalang ako, mahulog pa ako. Hindi ko maalala kung ilang countries na ako. Pero nandito pa rin ako sa Sukmadin at Jumeirah for the NAS Summit. At this point, alamin natin ang future of AI from the expert himself, Mr. Pete HUANG.
Just to explain very quickly about ChatGPT and GPT models. All it's doing is predicting the next word. That's what a language model is. The insight, though, is that researchers figure out a way to pack a lot of information into a language model. Sure, you can feed it yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and then it'll spit out yes or no, because that's all you taught it, right? But what happens if you feed it the entire internet? Every book that you can find, every religious text from history, all of Wikipedia, everything. What happens then? Then ask it to predict the next word. What do you get? You actually get those last two lines there. It is pretty darn good. It's as if you took a small child who doesn't know anything in the world, sanitized from the world's fears and sort of darkest corners of the world, and you fed it everything, and then you asked it to talk. What did it say? It'll impress you. Look, we are, when it comes to humans and AI, we are looking at something like this.
Alam nyo ba mga ka-Web3 crew, ang mga content creators like me can use practical AI para ma-improve ang ating creativity. Example, Nas! Char. Hoy, na-capture nyo ba yun? Na-capture nyo yun? Na-capture nyo ba yun? May... Again, alam nyo ba mga ka-Web3 ko yung puso ko? Pwede tayong gumamit ng Grammarly. Parang ako ginagamit ko yun to improve my writing. Or gumamit ng Google Analytics to analyze user behavior sa ating social media channels. Narito ang iba pang tips on how content creators can improve their creativity with practical AI kasama si Paul Bocas.
It's also very important that you figure out what context to give it. You have to tell ChatGPT you're this kind of person in order to create the right setting. Because ChatGPT was trained on all the world's information, and if you don't steer it in the right direction, it will produce very different results. And the answer is yes, but it's not going to be great. So Runway has this is a specific tool that you can use. Runway is a video editor on the web.
Good luck for now.
The truth is, I can be anyone. All I need is one tool, my voice.
So this is a person literally speaking into the mic, and the voice converts in real time to another very realistic sound voice. Right? So that's amazing. For audio, there's already lots of knowledge. Pete talked about text to audio yesterday. For visual effects, you can do things like masking, motion capture, extracting depth maps, removing objects, blur faces, track motion. Now, some of those things will give you immediate results, other things will help you improve your work.
Strategic character directly into the scene. Whether it's one shot or a full sequence, Wonder Studio analyzes and captures everything from body motion, lighting, compositing, camera motion, and it even tracks the actor's facial performance. All the artist needs is a camera.
It's really going to be the creators that use AI, and I get the irony, but that use AI to create human content. Thank you.
Mga ka-Web3 crew, hindi ako makapaniwala dahil isa sa ating mga speaker ay makakausap ko. You wanna learn more about AI? Narito po ang ating isa sa mga speaker, Paul BAKAUS. Isa siyang EVP and Product and Creator Tools at Spotter. Hello, Mr. Paul. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. We've been waiting for you for about 24 hours ago. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, can you tell us about the company that you are working with and what do you guys specialize on?
Sure. Yeah, I work for Spotter, and we provide capital, knowledge, and community to creators around the world. Yeah.
How do you feel about AI in general?
I'm super excited. You know, I wasn't as excited about technology again until now. You know, like I've been a technologist for a long time. I've worked on many different web technologies, and now is the first time that I'm excited again. Like I was not excited about like the last couple of years of technology innovations, but AI is really groundbreaking. So super excited.
Do you have any AI-assisted apps or programs that you have used, and how did it affect your life?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I use ChatGPT, like a lot of people, quite a lot. And I use it to make correlations, to create new content, to help me come up with business strategies and plans, so for a lot of different things. But also I use Stable Diffusion. So image generation is very, very powerful, especially if you can prompt it well. And Stable Diffusion has a huge network of community, like huge open source community with different models that are available for any possible use case, like, you know, cartoon style, etc.
Do you think AI can solve problems humans cannot?
Absolutely, yeah, and that's because it knows more than humans cannot. So for instance, ChatGPT has the world's knowledge included, which means that it can make correlations and see things, see patterns that human cannot, because they simply don't have the mental capacity of including all that information in their brains.
What do you think is the future of AI?
I think AI will, in the best case, make all of our lives better and remove a lot of the redundancy, the mundane work that we all have to cope with. Now, in the worst case, it's also going to replace a lot of jobs. And so we have to be facing that future as well. I think we got to be really mindful about how we use it.
Do you have any applications of AI are you most excited about, and why?
I am super excited about video creation because that's what we specialize for at Spotter as well. We support video creators. And so helping people with everything from pre-production to production to post-production, and seeing how we can even help with creator burnout. You know, a lot of creators are burned out because they simply cannot come up with new ideas every week. And so if we find ways to make the life of a creator a lot easier, that's what I'm really excited about.
And how has AI technology impacted your work and your life in general?
Well, I just feel like I gained new superpowers, you know. I think we already became cyborgs when we got our mobile phones, right? Can you imagine living without your phone now? It's kind of crazy, right? But I think AI will take that up a notch. it would be even crazier, because I think in a couple of years from now, you can't think it away anymore. It's just going to be giving you powers that you didn't have before, and I'm really excited about it.
Do you have any challenges that you experience when you're using AI?
Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of challenges. Like, for instance, prompting is still really hard. You have to almost become a prompt engineer to really craft the right question to the AI. And I think that will be getting a lot simpler in the future, but right now you still have to practice it quite a lot. And then things are still slow. You know, ChatGPT and its GPT-4 version is quite slow. Image generation and video generation in particular is still very time consuming and slow. But all of that will improve very rapidly in the next couple of months.
Thank you so much.
You're very
Thank you
welcome.
so much, Sir Paul. At nako, alam kong marami na kayong natutunan. Do you have anything to promote?
Well, I guess visit our website at spotter.la if you are looking for capital as a creator. But also visit my blog at paulbakaus.com to follow me for any more AI guidance and technology news.
Thank you so much, mga ka-Web3 crew! Dito lang yan sa FOMO, the future of money. Did you know that there is an AI robot built by Japanese researchers na meron intricate muscular system? Ang pangalan niya ay Kangaroo. It can perform exercises like sit-ups, push-ups, and can even sweat. Ay! Grabe naman si Kangaroo! O, diba? Idol pagdating sa push-ups. Ay, hindi pala hindi naman pala pagtalon. Push-ups pala. Kaya daw niya mag-push-up non-stop for 11 minutes. Non-stop pa rin ang ating pakikinig sa mga speakers ng NASsummit. Narito uli ang ating AI expert, HUANG, to talk about the creator's guide to ChatGPT. Ay nako, kinikilig ako kasi talagang bongga dahil isa sa ating mga speakers ang ating may interview for today. Hello, Mr. Pete. You're so handsome. Charot. I have a lot of questions for you to answer, but again, can you introduce us your name and the company that you worked, and what do you guys specialize on?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so my name is Pete Huang. I'm the founder of The Neuron, which is a media company covering all the things that are going on in AI. We focus on AI for business professionals and helping to make sure that AI is making an impact in your daily life and work.
And how do you feel about AI in general?
Oh, it's such an exciting time. There's so much going on, and the research is moving incredibly quickly. There's thousands of new tools every month, it seems. So, I mean, you know, we're all in media, right? So we understand just the value of a lot of good news happening, and there's a lot of exciting developments that are happening that are really fun to cover and really fun to see all the progress in the technology.
Any AI-assisted apps or programs have you used, or how did it affect your life?
This is a great question. The most fun one, Midjourney, has been doing so well. They're a really small team, but their AI, the images that they're creating in their AI models is insane. It looks like real photos, and so I think a lot of folks who are in creative industries are both excited and maybe a little bit concerned about just how good it is. But otherwise, I think I'm also really excited about all the work that Microsoft is doing. I'm really excited about Copilot launching in Microsoft 365. So many people use their applications day to day, and so that's when I really think AI is going to intersect with everyone's daily work in a way that really hasn't been seen before. Microsoft is just such a large corporation with a lot of reach, and I'm really excited for them to release their product.
Do you think AI can solve problems humans cannot?
Eventually, yeah. I mean, it's already happening in things like drug discovery and some computationally very difficult questions like protein folding. So AlphaFold was a very prominent one where it would just take so much computation, and instead they just released an AI model that solved the problem basically, and that has sort of led to a lot of drug discoveries that previously weren't possible. So look, all of science R&D is going to accelerate dramatically because of AI, and that's going to lead to a better world for all of us.
What do you think is the future of AI?
Oh, there's so much happening here. What I'm really excited about is this trend of AI that's going to be autonomous. We are going to eventually, maybe not now, find a world in which AI is operating entirely independently. It's going to choose its own goals. It's going to choose how to complete those goals, and it's just going to run, right? We don't need to tell it to do anything. Like right now, ChatGPT, you need to tell it what to do, right? So I think that's the future that's really exciting. It's also really scary a little bit because I think it feels like a sci-fi movie. But you know, once that happens and there's a reliable foundation for that type of technology, I think the world changes pretty significantly after that.
I think my life and technology will change after this event. I'm just kidding. How do you think AI impacted your life and work in general?
So far, look, ChatGPT is an amazing sounding board. So I use it all the time to bounce ideas off of or help me brainstorm new creative ideas. It's really good about taking some piece of information that you give it and it'll summarize it, draw insights, or find extensions of it that you may not have found previously. So that's the part where just having almost like an intellectual sparring partner with you at all times has been super impactful and has led me to be a lot more productive and creative.
Do you have any challenges when you use AI or when you work on it?
Yeah, I think a lot of people were tripped up at the very beginning about how much ChatGPT got wrong until people realized that it's not meant to know everything. Its knowledge cutoff is September 2021, but it is very good at thinking. And so I think that's the part where a lot of people were really confused about whether or not you should treat it as a know-it-all genius or just someone who can think very well, and it's definitely the latter and not the former.
And do you have anything to promote, or can you invite our viewers to visit your website or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Come read The Neuron at theneurondaily.com. We cover all the latest news happening in AI, industry happenings, fundraising, new tools and guides that you can try. Go to theneurondaily.com to subscribe.
And can you subscribe to my life? Charot! Dito lang yan sa FOMO, the future of money. Thank you so much, Sir Pete. Thank you. Ay, ang babo niya. Ang dami ko talagang natutunan about AI dito sa NAS Summit. It's time, tanungin naman natin ng mga attendees kung bakit nga ba sila excited sa AI technology.
My name is John Kraske. I am Director of Strategic Partnerships for Landvault. We're one of the world's largest metaverse builders. You actually previously spoke to my CEO, Sam Huber, a few weeks ago. We just opened an office here in Dubai, so I live here now in Dubai.
Welcome to Dubai!
Let's do it. A dream of mine to be on Web3 TV, so super honored to be on Web3 TV.
We're actually, this is a Filipino channel.
I know. I've heard all about it. I've heard about you even when I was living in LA. You're that big. You're that big.
My God, no, but you're bigger than me. I mean, you're taller than me. Anyway, let's talk about AI.
Yeah, let's talk about AI. Everybody's talking about AI these days, right? It's the hot new thing. I think AI is interesting, but it's not going to replace humans. I think, especially in content creation, AI should never be leveraged. I really don't think it should be. I think real content creators need to be speaking from the heart, creating their own content, not leveraging computers and all that. Because you see so much content now on platforms like LinkedIn where you can tell a robot did it. And how interesting is that? It's boring. I mean, it's boring. It's boring.
Ayaw niya ng AI, guys. Mas gusto niya pa rin yung human nature. Oh, human nature speaking. Okay.
I mean, come on, like, do you want to be replaced by a robot? You're way more fun than an AI robot. I mean, come on.
I want to be a robot someday because maybe I will live 100 years, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are some AI-assisted apps or programs have you used? And
all I've used is ChatGPT, like most people. And I will say that it was easy to sign up for ChatGPT. You just basically give your Google email address, and then it looks like kind of Google search, so it was easy to use. I've used it. It's kind of interesting, but it's kind of boring. I mean, it seems like when it spits out the information, it reads like an encyclopedia. It's not that interesting to me. So for me, I still don't see how that's going to really apply to my day-to-day life yet. But I think as it gets more sophisticated and as the prompts get better and the technology gets better, then I think maybe it'll have a use for my life. But right now, no. I'm not using it on a daily basis.
Do you think AI can solve problems humans cannot?
I mean, I think it solves problems quicker. So I think humans are still because remember, humans kind of programmed it. So I just think it could do it quicker. So, but again, there's like a lot of ethical issues. There's a lot of regulation that needs to happen. I don't know. I think it's evolving a little too quick. So I think we got to step back because if it gets too smart, it's going to replace us.
I know, right? One day, if we're gonna eat, someone will serve our food, and that's AI, and whenever we sleep, we're not even sure if someone's looking at us, mga aliens na pala. Anyway, what do you think is the future of AI?
I think it's going to be part of our lives, but I think hopefully it's going to be a useful tool for us humans. I mean, I feel like AI is starting to already replace jobs, and that's interesting, but it's also starting to create jobs. So I think it's still early. It's still too early. Again, I think the technology is moving way too fast, so we need to take a step back and really figure out how this is going to improve our lives and make it better. Because at the end of the day, that's what technology should do. It should reduce the amount of time that we're working as humans so we can spend more time doing fun stuff like this, interviewing with you, hanging out with all these amazing people at the NAS Summit. I mean, that's what it's all about. Technology should be leveraged so that humans can spend more time hanging out with other humans, doing fun human stuff. Follow me on LinkedIn, John, John, Kraski, Kraski. Follow my company, Land Vault. I also have a TV show called NFT Heat, and we're also doing a show now on LinkedIn called Land Vault Live in Dubai with myself and my CEO, Sam Hoover, who was also a guest. So that's it.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you, Sir John. And magbabalik pa ang FOMO, the future of money! Mga ka-Web3 crew, napaka-unfair talaga ang buhay, Life is so unfair, Look at them, we have two beautiful ladies. And look at me, I have one short girl right here. Anyway, guys, I'm Krista. And can you please introduce yourself and what do you guys do and the company that you're working with?
So, my name is Tamara. I am from Serbia. I usually do project management, social media management, and things like that.
Hiya, my name is Lucky. I'm from the Netherlands, and I work as a model and in social media marketing.
And I'm Krista Maria, all the way from Sampaloc, Manila. Napaka-jologs, di ba? Anyway, let's talk about the event. How was the event? What motivates you to come to this event?
I love all the workshops we have here. Everything was very well organized and done. But personally, I come for the networking. Networking here is amazing. You meet so many creators, so many brands that you can work with. I just thought that I will come next year for sure.
Any expectations about this event?
From the event, I think what she said, networking is amazing. There are so many interesting workshops, so definitely if it's hosted again next year, I will come.
Okay, let's talk about AI. What can you say about AI in general?
Personally, I love it. I see some downsides to it because they will cost some people some jobs, but it will also create a lot of jobs. And it does make my job a lot easier, like grammar correcting, SEO. It can do a lot of great things and save us time. So I love it.
Any AI-assisted apps or programs have you used?
So far, ChatGPT has been saving me so much time. It's super efficient. But other than that, I haven't used anything else yet.
Do you think AIs can solve problems humans cannot?
Seeing that AI technically just reads what is already written by humans, usually, I don't think that it can solve problems yet. I think it's not advanced enough, but eventually, yes, definitely.
What do you think is the future of AI?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. I think the future of AI is that it will make our lives a lot more efficient. It will help us save a lot of time. But I feel like we're gonna need the human touch. So yes, a lot of jobs might be replaced, but I don't believe that we will be taken over by AI.
Ay nako, I dedicate myself kasi sa pag-i-interview. Ayan tuloy, naubusan ako ng pagkain. Ang dami pa naman tao, nagugutom na ako. Food is life, but interviewing is more lifer. Ha? Sa ngayon, hindi kataka-taka na marami pa rin ang mga tao na natatakot sa AI technology. Pwede daw mapalitan ng AI ang human workforce. Pero, hindi rin naman natin maide-deny na malaki ang maitutulong or naitutulong pa ng AI technology sa ating everyday lives. Napapakinabangan na natin ang AI sa ating smartphones, cars, social media feeds, video games, banking surveillance, at marami pang iba. Ano pa man ang sabihin, exciting ang future ng AI para sa ating lahat. Kita-kita ulit tayo next week for more info and updates on future technology. Dito lang yan sa FOMO, the future of money!